Welcome to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast. Oh, hey, I'm Josh, your soul survivor.
Oh, hello. I'm Justine, your final girl.
Hey, final girl.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, we're just going on a road trip right now.
We are. We're in a car right now.
We're in a what?
We're in a moving car. It's going. Oh, and someone just passed us because I guess we weren't going fast enough for you, sir.
We're just going too slow. Anyways, Here we are heading to Guthrie, Oklahoma.
Guthrie? What the? Why are we going to Guthrie?
Oh, we decided we'd go to a haunted bar known as the Bluebell Saloon. Used to be run by Lizzie's Girls. It's a former bordello that's been there since like the 1800s, and people were murdered. We'll tell you more about that later.
Back in the Wild Wild West days.
We thought we'd go to a haunted bar and talk to you about Poltergeist. We would have a couple spirits, talk about spirits while lifting our spirits.
Oh, I know, because it's becoming the season of, jolly and all that, so we've got to...
Yeah, we're in that in-between phase. It's almost Thanksgiving.
It's very...
Not quite Christmas time yet.
Yeah.
But we're here, we're queer, and we're ready to talk to you about Poltergeist.
Poltergeist. The
1982 Tobe Hooper.
Keep
written
it going.
by Steven Spielberg and a few other people.
Yep, some other credits are there, but you know what? We're just going to stick with Hooper and Spielberg right now.
Rumor has it that Spielberg stepped in a lot and did a lot of the directing of this fine film.
Yeah, while he was making E.T.
Yep, he was working on pre-production of E.T.
Well,
that's for sure.
We can just go ahead and dive right in. It's an awesome
it's
opening, and
for a PG movie, in the early 80s there was no PG-13 yet. It's really good, really scary.
Yeah. Okay,
I like it.
The opening is just like a way close-up of a TV, and the Star Spangled Banner's playing.
Yeah, but it's funny how they make the Star Spangled Banner like scary.
Yeah.
Essentially, they make it so creepy.
Get the feeling something's gonna happen.
Everyone's asleep. Our national anthem's playing.
And it's like the song that they do right before they go off air. Because back in the 80s, we did that.
That used to happen, that's for sure.
TVs would go to snow.
Oh, snow.
Yeah, so anyways, the TV goes to snow. In this suburban, Southern California housing residential area.
Very suburban.
There's
definitely California.
A family that's sleeping in various rooms. And it's the Freeling family, which consists of
Jo Beth Williams.
Yeah, she's the mom, Diane.
And Craig T. Nelson's daddy.
Yep, he's Steve.
He's Papa. Big Papa.
And then there's Dominique Dunn, who has her own, crazy past. Plays the oldest daughter, and
Heather O'Rourke
she plays the youngest daughter.
The kidnapped by the spirits.
Carol Ann. We'll hear that name a lot, Carol Ann. And then they have a son named Robbie.
Who played by who knows?
Yeah, I didn't write it down. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Oops.
Dad's asleep in the front of the TV that's gone to snow, and Carol Ann wakes up in her room and walks.
She kind of is like
down the steps.
Yeah, just creeping on the down low.
She walks into the living room and just starts talking to the TV.
It's like, hello.
She's having a full conversation. Well, it's one-sided because obviously we don't hear what's going on the other side, but she's engaging in something. The TV people, as we come to find, they name them the TV people.
TV people.
And basically the opening is just hey, this is these people. The dad is the developer of all the houses that are coming up in this neighborhood, and the mom stay at home, got some kids,
living the life,
American
dream,
building a pool in the backyard. And, they have a bird that dies all of a sudden.
Oh, poor baby bird.
Yeah, and it's one of those moments where, like...
they gotta flush it.
They gotta flush it, but the little girl, catches the mom doing it, and she's like, no, we gotta bury it. And then when they're putting the bird in the box, she, has, all these ideas about, well, the bird's feeling lonely, and the bird wants this, the bird wants that. And it's just one of those first moments where you're like...
Like, you creepy Ice Queen kid.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on in your brain, little girl? Lots of things, though. The TV thing happens again. Like, the next night, she's doing it again. So I guess it's, a reoccurring thing. She starts talking to the peoples.
The next night is the infamous... They're here.
Yes. Because all the family walks down and they're like, why is this little bitch talking?
She's
to the
in there
TV?
all by herself with her hands up on the screen, acting a fool.
And so she has to be just as creepy as can be.
Yeah. And she says, they're here.
It's like, who is here?
Like, who are you talking about?
Who the fuck are you talking about, little girl?
Who are you talking about?
Well, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
Don't know yet.
I think you know. It's in the title.
Okay.
I think it's a poltergeist.
Yeah, we're not giving anything away. Yeah. So I guess that's true. And then the family has another night where there's this earthquake that happens, but only they experience it, but for the most part they sleep through it, but then their house is kind of turned upside down. There's lots of things that have fallen off the walls, and basically the poltergeists were just having some fun in the house at their, expense.
Wasn't that the same night as they're here?
Well, I don't know. It happens a lot of nights.
That's the same night, I believe.
Okay, so then the next morning, the kids are eating breakfast, and they're starting to have, things that are happening to them while they're awake. Like, the glass breaks, and the fork is bent, and, they're all kind of like, well, whatever, just oh, that's crazy. This cup just exploded.
Yeah.
And then the chairs get stacked.
Yeah, chairs get stacked. It's really crazy.
So what else happens?
Well, then they're like, hey, let's put some, circles and some lines on the floor, and let's see if the ghost will just, carry us around on the floor. And it does.
They kind of have, a little roller coaster ride in there.
And they think it's so cute and so fun. They're like, oh, aren't these poltergeists precious? They're giving us a ride in our own home. But later that night, one of those rides turns into a kid-eating tree.
Uh-huh.
And tries to eat the little boy through the window.
That's crazy, too.
That's not cute.
No. That kid is terrified of that tree, and then that tree busts right on in and...
tries to eat him.
And grabs him.
Grabs him. Eats him. Starts shoving him down his...
trunk.
Barky gullet.
And we think oh my God, what the... the parents are all running to get it, and then Carol Ann...
Yeah.
She gets, sucked into the closet.
Yes. Everybody's outside worrying about the boy getting eaten by the tree, and there's Carol Ann holding on for dear life.
She's like, help!
All her toys are getting sucked into the closet.
Someone help me!
She's like, guys, I'm not quite ready to die.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And then, woo! There she goes.
She's in the closet.
Yeah.
And belches. Then there's this creepy little robot that's still walks out of the closet.
It's okay, I'm just gonna put on a little show right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and so then they run in, they're like, Carol Ann! Oh
Where's
my God.
Carol Ann? Everybody look for Carol Ann! Carol Ann!
Let's go rummage in her closet, pick up a whole bunch of stuff, and then she's not there.
Yeah,
okay.
They can't find her. There's a moment where they think they might have found her dead body, but it's just that creepy clown under a blanket.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't Carol Ann.
Yeah. So they're looking for her around the house, and then they hear her. They hear her. Yeah, you're doing a really good,
Yeah, Robbie hears her first on the TV. He's like, Mom, I think she's on TV.
I think that little one just got in there.
She's got to be famous, Mom.
She's going to make us proud on the tube. No. Okay, so yeah, she gets sucked in. Yeah, somehow she's in another dimension, and we got to we're along for the ride as the family tries to find out how to get her out.
So they're like, guys, I think we need to get some outside help. Mm-hmm. Let's call Beatrice Straight from Network. She won an Oscar a couple years ago. I think she can come in and class this joint up a bit. Let's call her and see if she can help us out.
Yeah.
And so here comes Beatrice Straight and her team of...
Even her name's Dr. Lesh.
Dr. Lesh and her team of guys.
Yeah, they're just like a duo of guys.
She's a parapsychologist, and she likes to explain what that means.
She has a few different scenes where she explains herself. You know, her profession.
They're like, let's stay up all night and have a slumber party, and we'll try to figure this shit out. And while that's happening, one guy's face melts off.
Yes, that is really cool.
Yeah, there's this hallucination scene.
He has a hallucination.
And his face is just melting off and ripping off, and it's pretty cool. I like that.
But he's just hallucinating. It doesn't happen, and his face is still there.
And then he snaps out of it, and his face is back.
Yeah, and so they decide like to contact Carol, because at first they're just kind of like, maybe these people killed her and just kind of bring it up. But yeah, they hear her through the TV, and they're like, holy crap, this is really happening.
And they start to discover maybe there's a portal in the house. Some toys fall out of the sky, out of the roof, basically, of the house. And they're like, if things can come out, then maybe there's a way in.
Oh my gosh.
In this house.
Yep.
But they even need extra help.
Yeah, they're even like, we need more
like,
help.
Okay, we need to call somebody else ourselves. Let's call Tangina.
Tangina.
I know, I just like to call it Tangina. Tangina.
She plays the, like, spiritual medium.
She's the true star of this movie.
Yes, she is. Get back! That's my Tangina. Get back! She loves you, Carol Ann! Don't go to the light! Sorry, okay.
You know, that's kind of the best Tangina I've heard.
Well, you know,
Carol Ann! See, I can't even get close.
Yeah. Take her to the light! It's a weird kind of southern twang. But she also has a real raspiness.
She's got that little body, so it's like part little voice, part like southern bravado.
Part little voice, like so
part little voice.
That was...
Little people have little voices.
We take away from that, exactly.
No shame in that. That lady's always had a presence. Like, when I saw this movie as a kid, there was always... We're both like...
we both just started coughing.
Allergies in Oklahoma are a bitch.
Gross. Ew. Okay, they get help.
I was saying, she's always had a presence. Even as a kid, I was like, this lady is crazy. I like it, though.
Yeah, she's a spooky...
She was in... Do you remember her in Teen Witch? She was like, I'm making goulash. That's the line. Teen Witch says, are you making a witch's brew? Or something like that. She's like, it's goulash.
What the...
Anyway, I digress.
You did digress.
I like Tangina.
Yeah, they bring in Tangina, but before they bring in Tangina, we need to mention that the dad, gets a job offer from the people he's already working for, and he finds out during that
some shit.
This is the shit
it's
that he finds out. Tell him, Josh, because I can't.
He finds out that their house is on an old burial ground.
Yeah, not just their house,
just
the whole
cemetery.
Development. Yeah,
it's on an old cemetery, but apparently they moved the bodies and
he's trying to reassure
the headstones.
We took care of all of it.
They think it's ethical. They're like, whatever, we'll disturb them.
Yeah, it's okay. We need to make money. Lots of money.
Craig T. Nelson's like, whatever.
Yeah, I gotta go home. My daughter's in a TV.
Yeah, my daughter's in a TV.
Yep, so then they get to have their Tangina night.
And then Tangina comes and saves the day.
She figures it all out.
Yeah.
I mean, where would they be without Tangina?
Yeah, and we get to see some scary stuff.
It is. It is a scary happening place.
We see lots of, stuff. Lots of ghostly stuff.
We see a lot of ectoplasm.
Yeah, a lot of ectoplasm. Lots of, bright lights and flashes.
Very strobe
Lots of fun special effects.
We do get to see the beast that she kind of, talks about.
Yes.
She talks about why Carol Ann got taken in and that she's kind of being held hostage in a way, this beast.
They figure out a way to pull her out.
Yes, they do. They get a rope.
Calf out of a cow's vagina. They just pull her out.
No, the mom goes in. You know, that's the kind of cool thing about it.
Yeah, mom goes in.
They send the mom
on
in.
a rope.
Yeah. Because they put her through the closet.
Yeah.
They're like, the closet must be the way in, and then the hole in the ceiling must be the way out. And yeah, so she gets her. She gets Carol in, and that's kind of cool. That little scene's pretty neat. They're all covered in weird, gross ectoplasm.
There's a lot of cool stuff happening between that part, like where she feels, she's like, I felt Carol Ann move through me.
Smell it.
I can smell her on me.
And he's also like, yeah, I can totally smell her all over your scarf.
And we haven't even discussed the weird age difference. Apparently, Jo Beth Williams had a child at 15. But we read somewhere that in the novelization, we find out that Dana is really Craig T. Nelson's daughter from a first marriage.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, that shit's not in the movie.
It's
the movie came first.
It's not cleared up at all.
So I still say Jo Beth Williams had a baby at 15.
Well, not Jo Beth Williams, but the character.
The character, yeah. But
we don't want to put.
Aren't they the same?
We don't want to put anything on Jo Beth.
Well, maybe.
Maybe we do. I don't know. Get Carol Ann away from the light! From the light! Oh my god. Okay, yeah. But like after she falls out and everything, and like they get Carol Ann back, Tingy, and does the whole like, this house is clean.
Yeah.
She has like her own like exit, mic drop.
Yeah. This house is clean. Mic drop.
Funny.
Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna waddle out of here, y'all.
Mm-hmm. And she's right. I mean, the house is cleaned to an extent.
To an extent. Because shit doesn't stop.
Yeah, it happens again.
Yeah, it's kind of like, oh yeah, that's what you got.
Yeah, that beast thing didn't leave.
That house is pissed.
That house is pissed. So then they have one more night of just like utter chaos happening. Kids trying to get sucked back into that portal through the closet. The cool clown scene.
Yes.
Because
Well, that's like one of the most classic scenes I think in the movie is that next night. Little boy's laying there in bed. He's looking at this clown. He gets scared. You know, we know earlier in the movie that he's scared of the clown.
Yeah.
Too. They set it up real nice.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, oh my gosh, I hear giggling. I see something moving. And then he looks under the bed.
Nothing there.
Nothing there. And then when he comes back up, something there.
Something is there. Yeah, that clown gets
that
him.
Clown, like...
He, like, attacks him. That clown, he has, like, long limbs and...
so creepy. And, you know, people don't like clowns.
No.
And...
That's a genuine fear for a lot of people.
So...
I don't think it helped.
Yeah, it did not. Not helpful. Like, anytime you put a scary clown movie, it's going to be a scary movie.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. They're like, in a lot of scary movies, like, hey, you know what we need in this scene? I think it'll just top everything off.
We need a clown.
Let's put a clown in there.
Yeah. I need a clown. You can put your clown in it.
That's true. Yeah. It's a true statement. Okay, well, yeah, like, more stuff happens.
Poor Carol Ann. It's like, is this... Okay, no. And Mom's next door with the wall vagina, right? That weird, like, crazy glowing vagina is, like, opening up, trying to suck Mom in. She's floating around in her underwear.
Oh, my God. All over the ceiling.
Almost getting, like, ghost raped. And
it's strange.
It's really strange.
It's really strange.
And she's up on the wall, Tina style from Nightmare on Elm Street, even though this movie came out first. But, you know, sliding around on the wall.
Yeah, and then she gets out of that room.
Uh-huh.
And then you see the, like, beast demon thing, like, guarding, protecting.
That's really cool. I like how the look of it a lot.
Yeah.
It's really...
And she gets so scared that she falls down the stairs.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God.
And then she's like, my babies!
Oh my. How many times does that Mom say to different people?
My
babies! Not my babies! No, you stay away from my babies!
Yeah, you get a lot of, like, classic camera work. Get some Vertigo type shots where she's running down the hall and there's that classic zoom out, dolly in shot.
Yeah, the hallway gets so much longer. Oh, but let's talk about when the mom falls into the swimming pool.
Ooh.
That is... Because it's not a made swimming pool. Like, they've dug the hole for the swimming pool, but that's it. Like, it's dirt.
Yeah, the guys that, like, sexually harass her daughter have been digging the pool in her backyard. And she just thinks it's cute. Another thing, she thinks ghosts and, like, child predators are cute.
Yeah, she
JoBeth
just kind of
Williams.
like...
She giggles at a lot of things at first.
Yeah, it's 1982, I guess.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, they're in the process of making a pool. They, earlier in the movie, you have workers and stuff, in the background working on the pool, eating her snacks and drinking her coffee through the window. Cat calling her 15-year-old daughter.
It's strange.
Yeah, so they set up, like, the bodies popping out in the pool. And apparently they used real skeletons. It was cheaper to get real dead bodies than to manufacture and make.
I don't know how I feel about that.
So yeah, real dead bodies. JoBeth Williams was floating around with it.
That's so gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then neighbors that come to, like, her aid.
Yeah.
But they're, like, too scared to go in the house with her.
Yeah. The wife's like, don't go in there with her. Yeah.
She has to go back in there to get her kids
She's
by
like,
herself.
the wall vagina's gonna take my kids.
Like, these tombs are popping up they're popping up through the kitchen floor.
It's pretty awesome. Like, for a climax of a movie, that's like balls to the wall.
Yeah, coffins everywhere are popping up.
Coffins are popping up, dead bodies are falling out of them.
And that's when, like, Steve, the dad, shows up with the boss.
Yeah. He's like, look what you've done!
You moved the tombstones and not the bodies!
Yeah, he's really upset about it.
Obviously. Yeah.
Craig T. Nelson is like, this just didn't work out for my family that you didn't move the bodies.
Didn't do a lot of ethical things.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
Coming back to haunt us, literally.
Like,
okay?
Like literally.
Like literal.
Okay, so the end of it is, the house is literally
basically
imploding on itself. Yeah.
JoBeth Williams gets upstairs, get the kids. They're about to be sucked into the wall vagina. She's like, Robbie, take my hand! And she gets them pulled out. She's holding onto them. She runs downstairs. More caskets are popping up in between them so they can't get out. Mm-hmm. Craig T. Nelson's like, I gotta help my family. I'm the man of the house.
And they all just jump into the car.
And there's more JoBeth Williams saying, like, my baby! And they jump into the car. The other daughter
shows up with her boyfriend.
With a weird ponytail. I'm like, what is going on with her hair?
Josh, it's a classic side ponytail.
It's like sticking out of the top of her head.
And it has like four other like
bands in it.
It's a lot. Yeah.
It's a look. She made a choice and went with it.
She did. She has that moment when she gets out of the car. She's like, oh my God.
She's like, what's happening?
And they're just like, get in the car, we're leaving.
That mom had set an example of how to act under stress. So now all the kids just know to like panic.
Yeah, shrilly scream.
They know.
This is what they know.
They were like, we shriek and panic.
That's what we do.
That's how we handle things. Someone will hear us and help us.
Oh my gosh, yeah, so they all drive off.
Yeah, they're like, we're getting the F out of here. And by F, I mean we're getting the fuck out of here. Is what they said.
And they check into a hotel?
They check into the hotel. I remember as a kid when I first saw this movie, I thought it was like the funniest, most genius thing when at the end of the movie they rolled the TV out of their hotel room.
They're like, nope, we're not doing
that.
I
was like, I feel you, Craig T. Nelson. I would not be sleeping with that.
I get you.
I get you. I would not be sleeping with that TV either.
No way. No way.
No way, Boo Bear.
Anyway, so we're done.
Oh,
movie's over.
The movie's over. So what's your personal history with this movie, Justine? Like, is this one you've seen since you were a kid, when you saw it when you were older?
Well, I saw it, I guess, like on TV, but not all the way through. Like as a kid, it was like come and go. Like you just like watch a little bit of it or whatever. But like I have seen a lot of it as a kid. But then now, I've watched it.
Yeah.
And seen it all the way through. Quite a few. I like it.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
What about you?
Oh, it's probably one of the first horror movies I saw all the way through when I was like 5, 6 years old. I saw it. during the middle of the day at my dad's. We watched it, and I remember that night being afraid that my wall was going to open up and eat me. That really I remember.
Yeah, that's. I mean, if you see
being like so terrified that night that I was going to like get eaten by a wall vagina.
You carried that on into your adulthood
on with me, so
like, oh, I just got to make sure all the walls don't have a vagina on them.
It's gonna like eat me in the middle of the night. So it's something I've dealt with.
he's dealing with it, guys.
But, and then they used to play it like on USA and like TNT.
I feel like that's when I saw it on TV
as a kid. That's pretty much where I saw the sequels. Was on TV. I would watch those, and I remember the second one was really good. And I was always fascinated by the third one because it's in that high rise and just crazy. But the first one, awesome. We're getting closer and closer to
our destination,
Bluebell Saloon, haunted bar and restaurant.
You added the haunted.
It is haunted.
Well, it is, but I thought you were like doing the title of it or something.
No.
I was like, oh, I didn't know that haunted was in the actual title.
No, but it is a haunted saloon. That's why we picked it.
Yes, that's true. So, okay, here we go.
All right, well, we'll be back soon to give you our knife ratings and talk about our favorite scenes and to give you a rundown about the Bluebell Saloon.
All right, until then, bye.
Welcome back, guys.
Hello.
Oh, we just spent a nice haunted evening.
So pleasant.
In Guthrie, Oklahoma, the first original capital of Oklahoma. But then somebody from Oklahoma City came, stole the state seal, took it to Oklahoma City, and was like, finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Oh, wow.
And
so there's the history of Oklahoma.
That's how Oklahoma City became the capital.
Yeah, in a nutshell.
But back to Guthrie, we had a nice little southern fried
evening. Comfort food. For sure.
Like we eat anything else. So we had some yummy food at the Bluebell Saloon, which has been there since the 1800s and has like a really fun, notorious history. It was owned and operated at one point by Miss Lizzie, who was like a bordello madam, and she had her girls Claudia and Estelle. Well, Claudia got murdered, bludgeoned to death, and then later on, Estelle and Lizzie were found dead of unknown
They don't really know.
causes.
Yeah, unknown causes.
And apparently they haunt the place to this day.
Our plates were served to us by invisible entities.
We had a waitress, Justine.
Oh. She just, okay.
But it was kind of funny. We walk in and there's like absolutely no one there. And we had read about this place, they boasted great food, had great reviews, and we walk in and crickets.
It's just...
They had awesome food, and not only that, but you get free beer with your meal there.
We don't really get how a place that has
awesome
free
food,
beer with your meal.
Free beer.
And there was no one there for most of our, time.
Yeah, someone came in towards the end, but it was really strange. We're like, maybe everyone knows that it's haunted.
Yeah, but we were going through a list of like reasons why people wouldn't be like waiting in line for this place because it was actually super
It was
yummy.
really yummy. Top of that list was diarrhea, but we don't know if that's true yet. We gotta wait a couple hours for that. But
We'll
I go with haunted. It's haunted.
You could either
people stay away because it's haunted.
Yep.
So
you could either have a paranormal experience or shit your pants.
Yeah, one or the other.
Who knows?
And maybe you like that. Maybe that won't keep you away. No, but I recommend the Bluebell Saloon in Guthrie, Oklahoma.
I second this recommendation.
Go get yourself some chicken fried steak, some mashed taters, and some green beans and some free fucking beer.
Yeah.
With your food.
And we had a Bluebell onion.
Ooh, and that was good.
Yeah.
No, that was an onion.
That was an onion. That was a cut up onion dipped in batter and then you dipped it in special sauce.
Oh yeah, it was the most specialist of sauces.
I am like I'm full to the brim right now. I'm a food baby.
Oh,
I'm
it's
expecting.
It's a beautiful food, baby.
Yeah, I'm glowing.
She's a beautiful pregnant lady.
Okay, well, yeah, so Guthrie that was fun.
Yeah, we were inspired by the movie Poltergeist to go somewhere haunted, and we thought, why not like a haunted bar, grill? Because there's not so much a bar anymore. It's now pretty much just a restaurant that serves beer.
Yeah.
Free beer, but...
Free beer, guys. We were going to say it until
so
we are out of breath.
We had a couple glasses of beer with our food, and...
we got to be drinking responsibly.
Yes. So, we had, like we said, I really drank some spirits and talked about spirits.
It was a lot of fun, and now we're on our way back, which is, the sad part.
Yeah, Guthrie's not
road trip. So.
Guthrie's not too far from where we are, so it's pretty brisk. It's a brisk trip.
Yeah, it's a little stroll.
For us, we're gearing up for our big trip in 2 weeks.
Oh my goodness!
We'll tell you more about that at the end of this episode.
Yeah.
Let's get back to our discussion of Poltergeist.
Yeah,
the reason we're
have some maybe final thoughts about Poltergeist and then Knives ratings.
Miss Justine, what are your final thoughts?
Well, I mean, I guess we'll just kind of dive back into the movie magic.
Is there a scene? Yeah, is there a scene maybe we didn't talk about or something you want to emphasize?
I think that last scene when you kept. Okay, so yes, he was talking about the wall vagina.
I'm so crass.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's really
effects,
scary. It's really creepy.
Pretty good.
Very organic.
Yeah.
Organic.
We were talking about the ectoplasm, and it all just looks.
It looks alive. It looks like it's breathing. It's like a vagina.
The vagina looks like it took breath.
That vagina's breathing.
Yeah. And so you could really see the filmmaking in it.
Yeah, there's lots of cool special effects. The lighting's really cool. You can tell Spielberg had a heavy hand in the movie for sure. Yeah. Even though Spielberg comes to Tobe Hooper's defense and says, no, Tobe Hooper was instrumental in this film.
He was the legit director.
Yeah.
Sometimes people try to usurp Tobe Hooper.
Tangina likes to say, Tobe Hooper.
Get away from the light, Carolyn! Get away from the light! Oh my gosh.
Tangina's in the car with me.
The name Tangina.
She's going to be
well, because at first you think Tangina. So she's going to be a very darker complected.
She's just a tan woman named Gina.
Yeah. But no, she is this very short, very pale looking woman.
Hobbit-esque.
Maybe.
If you will.
She's got her hair piled on top of her head.
Yeah.
To keep it out of the way, And she also has those quick little one-liners, she's very quick-witted.
She looks like, if you had a little person for your as your aunt.
Yes.
She would be your little person aunt.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not legit little person, but just shorter person.
I think she might be a little person. There's nothing wrong with that. I think she might be...
Well, no, I just want them to get the picture in their head.
Okay.
Anyways.
Not quite dwarfism, you're saying?
No, Okay, but, so filmmaking for sure can be seen in this, and the special effects are there's something to be said about them.
Yeah, they're really, especially for 1982, they're pretty impressive. And I think they hold up.
Yeah. That face melting scene.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can tell it's makeup or whatnot, but it still, to me, looks better than CGI.
I would rather see it.
Yeah, to me, I know there's definitely a craft to CGI, don't get me wrong. I love animation, I love what they can do. Mm-hmm. They're definitely artists, but there's something more appealing to me about seeing an actual special effect or makeup effect.
The human hands behind it.
Yeah. And there's something more impressive. It almost looks a tad bit more real because it looks tangible. It looks like you can touch it.
Yeah.
Whereas CGI, you can always kind of tell it looks a little too perfect, a little soft around the edges.
Yes. Gosh, you're so right.
Thank you.
Josh, you're so right. This is Tangina. Get away from the light. Oh my God, can I talk to you forever in that voice?
What?
I might damage my voice doing it.
I would love if you were Tangina 24/7.
Oh my gosh. But I have have to change my name. I have to be the final girl Tangina.
Yeah, this is our final girl Tangina. Might be a totally different show. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I want to say something about the actors. I really like the actors, even though we're giving Jo Beth Williams so much shit for her, like, my babies! There's something, like, she's very natural
motherly.
as a mother.
Yes.
Yeah, like, she seems like someone who you would know as, like, your neighbor's mom.
Yes.
You know.
I mean, there's that scene with her and, Christine Nielsen when they're in the bedroom smoking
pot.
And,
I really
cracking each other up.
I really bought them as a couple, especially in that scene. Like, they just seemed like they knew each other forever. Just, we've had our hard day. We're just chilling in our bed, smoking some weed.
It was cute. It was that cute moment that, like, here's the parents, the kids are asleep, and they're just spending time together, toking it up.
I like them a lot. I think all the scares really deliver.
I see
the build up to the scares, especially the scene at the beginning where the tree does take the little boy away. And I like the point you made earlier about how that was the way for the poltergeist to distract the family away from Carol Ann. And then, why the tree's eating the little boy.
They're just trying to get him.
Carol Ann's being sucked into the closet.
Yeah.
And all that is played, like, the intensity of it just keeps building and building. And there's, all her toys flying in.
Yeah. The activity in the room.
It's going outside. There's now a tornado coming over their house that, like, is sucking the tree out. And it just keeps getting more and more intense. And the Carol Ann does get sucked in the closet.
Oh my
and the
gosh.
little boy finally gets out of the tree. And he's just covered in blood and
they
gunk
think, like,
and mud.
hey, we got it. And it's okay. And then it's like, wait, where's the other kid at?
Yeah. Then they're like, oh, shit. Yeah.
And that, like, when we figure out that the swimming pool is going to, kind of have a play in all this, she's like, the swimming pool! Oh my God, the swimming pool! It's it's the gun at the beginning that shows up in the,
third act or whatever. Yeah, it's true. They set up that swimming pool. I mentioned that earlier, and that's where they do it.
Yep.
It's good. They, like, and the whole movie, really, how they're digging and building that swimming pool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or even the clown, at the beginning, he's scared of that clown and he's scared of that tree.
Yeah.
And then that tree and that clown are going to get him. Because this is the movie that it is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's true. It's really
They don't set something up that they don't follow through on. Everything is definitely, like... And that clown scene is scary.
Oh, yeah.
Even today.
That's probably maybe one of the more iconic, besides the TV being on in her hands and they're here. I think the clown scene might be almost up there. When people think of Poltergeist, they think of the clown.
Yeah.
They think of the little girl in the TV, I can remember in the 90s and the 2000s when you would see more of snow on your TV.
Now it's like nobody would do that.
Yeah, it would creep me out anytime there was snow. Like, you'd flip through a channel that maybe you didn't have on cable anymore or whatever.
Yeah, Poltergeist made you afraid of that.
It made you afraid of the static on the TV. I was always afraid, like, I'm going to hear a voice. Carol Ann.
Yeah. No. Tangina.
Like,
Josh, don't turn it off. Don't turn the TV off, Josh. Oh my gosh. I'm in your TV.
Yeah.
Drew Barrymore was almost Carol Ann.
Drew Barrymore was, like, almost everybody.
True. She didn't get cast,
though. Yeah, that's true. They were doing a big open call, I had read before, for this movie of, like, little kids. And since Spielberg was helping produce this movie, they did it together, because big open call for both movies, for E.T. and for Poltergeist for kids. And they kind of conquered and divided the casts up. Like, okay, I want you for this movie, you for that movie. And
yeah, because there's a lot of kids in both of those movies. Yeah, and definitely. Well, since we're talking about kind of like Carol Ann, and maybe we could talk about the curse of Poltergeist.
Oh, yeah, it's one of the more unpleasant things about the history of this movie. Like, a lot of people have, like, died. Or at least two well-known. Heather O'Rourke died during the making of the third movie.
Yeah.
And Dominique Dunne, who plays the other daughter, was strangled and killed by her boyfriend.
That's just terrible.
I I want to say maybe before this movie was released. I don't know if it was shortly after this was released, but this was her only theatrical film. She has a famous brother and famous father, and so you might be familiar with the name or the story. There's some dark things about the making of the movie, but at the same time, it's like probably coincidence. But there's
but
other
people want to add
things.
to they want
some more other actors from the next movies. Things happen to, but
and it's like, of course, like things happen to most people, in one way or another, and so if a lot of people work on a movie, then something's going to happen to them. But that we see what we want to see. And we want to see correlations of scary shit.
With scary shit.
Yes.
So people are like, oh, this movie's scary. Something has to happen. And I've heard similar rumors with The Exorcist, that people went crazy and that Linda Blair went nuts after making the movie, which I don't know if any of that's true. I've never really looked it up, but I doubt it. I don't know if any of that is accurate.
And they are both buried in the same cemetery in Los Angeles? Who? Heather O'Rourke and Dominique Dunne. Yeah.
Is it the Hollywood Forever Cemetery?
I think so.
That's a very famous cemetery. So. A lot of celebrities, and they do film screenings in the summer in that cemetery. It's pretty cool.
Maybe one day we'll have to make a trip.
Yeah. Yes. So, let's talk favorite scene.
Okay.
You go first.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. What about now, John?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was some very convincing man voice. Okay, favorite scenes. I do like the clown scene a lot. Like, if we're just going to pick one that makes me really scared, and that is for sure. And I like how, he throws the jacket on the clown, and he's just kind of like, okay, it didn't really cover him, but I'm just going to, like, cover myself up. And he hears something, and he looks again, and that it's gone.
Yeah.
And you know it's going to come and get you. Oh, my gosh. And it does, and it's really scary. And he gets beat up. Like, that clown has him under the bed, just getting him.
Full of rage.
Yes, it's scary.
And it's a creepy clown, too.
Yeah,
like, Toby Hooper and Spielberg didn't mess around when they came up with that clown.
And that little, and the Carol Ann's, like, helpless. She's just like, ah! Like, while all of it's going on. It's scary. And the mom can't get it. Like, there's all these things that are happening. And, like,
I don't even think the clown.
The film and
I don't think the clown in the remake was even as scary.
Oh my gosh, yes. Well, hold on. Let's do your favorite scene, and then we'll talk remake.
My favorite scene, it has to do with, like the clown and Carol Ann, like all at the very end, where the vagina wall, where and in the pool when she slips in the pool, like all that, all that is probably to me the most terrifying. Like just the idea of being in this pool with dead bodies that are popping up around you, and it's almost like you can't get out. Like it was all.
And she was literally in a pool with dead bodies. Yeah. Because like you said, it was cheaper to get the real skeletons. So she really was.
Yeah. And I read too that she was scared to do that scene because all the lights and stuff connected overhead. She was afraid of like a mishap and being electrocuted. And apparently Spielberg had to get in the water with her. He said, "Oh, like if I get in the water, will you do it? We'll both fry if something happens."
Yeah, kind of like okay, if this guy's gonna get in there, then
So.
Yeah, that's cool. Wow.
I read, she was scared to do that scene because of all the electrical equipment around.
Yeah, I never would have thought that because, like, in my head, that was in a backyard somewhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you're not lighting and all that.
Like 100 crew members, and tons of lights, and cameras, and dollies, and cords.
The movie goes for a while, and it's great, and, it never lets up, and that climax is just... It's just like
it's almost like a 4-act structure in a way, like how the third act could almost be the end of the movie. Like they get Carol Ann back, but then there's still more.
Yes.
Then they're gonna have a denouement, as they would say.
Oh yeah. What is this? Say it one more time for our listeners.
I think the denouement. That's what they call it, like in storytelling, where it's like the falling action. Your climax is the rising action, and then. But it's just like a really crazy, like, balls to the wall, like, oh yeah, you thought the movie was done?
Yeah, like
now the house is gonna suck itself into the ground.
Like, you thought, it's like it's not over yet, it's a roller coaster ride. Okay, now, since you brought up the remake, well, 2 seconds, guys. We're going to talk about
we watched it a few
shitty remake.
weeks ago for the first time. And I gotta say, I was disappointed. I was ready to be pleasantly surprised. I was ready to enjoy it if it was enjoyable.
We were in need of a distraction, and we did not get it.
Yeah, no. It was just bad. Even all the stuff with the clowns, like, oh, we found this hole in the wall with tons of clowns.
Yeah, it's
like,
so
it's just
strange.
like, you can't, it's just not, just having a clown's not scary anymore.
No.
You know, we were talking about that earlier, like, just, you can't just throw a clown in and it's scary. Like, yeah, it's scary, but it's getting, you know, it's cheap.
Yeah. It's like, okay, we get it. You're playing on, like, all this
everybody's fear.
Yeah,
it's
like,
an obvious fear.
Exactly.
It's a really cheap scare.
Start going underlying. Let's start picking it out.
Done well, like in the original, there's something just really creepy because I could see a kid having that toy.
Yeah.
Some of these really scary, like, beaten up clowns. It's like no one would do, you know, have that toy.
No.
What parent's gonna buy that clown toy for their kid? But like the one in the original, it's like, yeah, I could see parent buying this, you know, seemingly happy-go-lucky clown.
Mm-hmm. Or like your grandparents for Christmas, like, here's your clown. Oh, thanks, Grandma.
Thanks,
it's gonna scare me in my room for.
But yeah, the remake just did not get me, and I didn't. There was a lot I didn't like. I could keep going. I was gonna get into it, but no. Well, that's a different show.
Yeah, almost. But just know that, like, we aren't fans of that.
And it's not even because it was a remake. Like I said, I was ready to be like, oh, well, maybe this will be good. You know, I was ready to like it, but I didn't.
I was ready to like it, but no. Okay. Well, now let's, knives?
I was gonna say cha-ching. That's not a knife. A cha-ching! Like a shing! Yeah, that's...
All right.
It's a knife being unsheathed, is that what she would say?
Yeah, it would be. An unsheathed knife.
All right, I'll go first.
Oh, yes,
ladies first. I'm gonna go solid 4. I could almost go 4.5, 5 for like nostalgia reasons maybe, but I'm gonna lay back a little bit and say 4. I love it. It's one of the first horror movies I have a true memory of watching. It's one of the first horror movies I really remember affecting me, like that night, like having nightmares.
Yeah.
Being afraid to go to sleep. You know, it's one that has always seemed to be around. And it's always solid entertainment. Anytime it's just on TV, I'll watch it.
Yeah.
I own it. It's one you can just pop in any time of year. It doesn't quite feel like it has to be a Halloween movie or something you can only watch at a certain time of year. Like, it's just a good, solid popcorn entertainment, great PG horror movie. So I'm going 4.
Going 4. Okay. Well, I'm in agreement with you with what you say. I'm giving it a 4.5. I'm going high.
Usually I'm the one that goes higher.
Well,
you're full
move over, bitch. I'm here.
Are just full of surprises.
Yeah, I mean, like, I definitely agree with you. And just to add to it, like, it holds up. You know, when you watch it today, I'm kind of just as scared when I watch it today as when I watched it when I was younger, a teen, or when, you know, I saw it, you know, for the first time when I was a kid. But now, like, being able to, I think as an adult, being able to follow the story so much more in horror movies. You know, when I watched them as a kid, they were scary because, you know, they're scary movies, but the story adds to sometimes the terror of it. And as an adult watching them and, like, knowing, like, more about it, getting more of the story out of it, it's just like, yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, and
you didn't know that you were living in a house with graves underneath it. So.
And like you're saying, how it still holds up. It holds up and it's still scarier than, like, the remake. Yeah. Like, it didn't need this, like, drones going into the closet bullshit. Yeah. Like, it was simple and effective and scary.
Let's stop here.
Yeah, we don't need to compare it to the remake.
Quit it!
I'm just saying. Yeah. It's just great.
Loved it. We loved it. Loved it.
So 4 and 4.5.
4.5 knives.
For Poltergeist. The original 1982. Toby Hooper. Written by Steven Spielberg and some other people.
Yes, and okay. fill them in on what's to come, Josh.
Oh, goodness. We have some shows for you in December. Today is, I think, November 18th, 19th?
We're
somewhere around there.
a little over halfway through November.
We have Thanksgiving coming up. This will probably be on Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving. But
Hashtag blessed.
9 and 10 are going to be out-of-state shows. We've been kind of hanging around Oklahoma lately. We were in Austin a couple episodes ago, but we are going to be doing an episode while we're heading to New Orleans. We'll be doing Interview with a Vampire. And we will go see a side or two from New Orleans where, the book takes place.
Yes.
And the book and the movie.
And the movie,
We'll be doing the movie, not the book. And then we're going to head to Disney. We're going to Walt Disney World!
Hey everybody, we're going to Walt Disney World!
We're going to Disney. And we're going to do, since we're going to the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
For Christmas.
Yes.
We're going to be doing lots of Christmas festivities at Disney. We thought we would do Black Christmas. Meld the light and the dark, if you will. So we will
Can't have one without the other, right?
Yeah. We will have a Interview with a Vampire and Black Christmas episodes coming up.
Yep, for the month of December. For sure.
Yep, 2 episodes to look forward to in December. Well, I hope you look forward to in December.
Yeah.
I'm being a little presumptuous. I'm like saying, I know you're going to want it.
You need it. That's all we're saying.
But we're really excited for these. We are super duper, uber duper, super duper excited if that showed.
Well, everyone, thanks so much for listening.
Yeah.
And come back, listen again, follow us on Instagram.
Thanks for listening to the Scream Queens Horror Movie Road Trip Podcast.
I'm your final girl, Justine.
I'm your soul survivor, Josh. Bye.